Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll teach you guys how to solve the 3x3. With the next clip, there's going to be something called notation, where I show you the moves. Because, well, with algorithms, you have things like notations, like of course, like, keywords for this, you understand, like, specific notations like F, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, like that. So, with it, I'm going to be saying it, but I'm also going to be moving it slowly, and I'm going to teach you in the next clip. So, this is going to be, I'll say, a little bit more advanced, but still going to be pretty slow, so hopefully you guys can understand. This, right here, is what we will call, what us keepers call notation. This is the basic notation, and the main ones you're probably going to be using here are the R, U, L, and F. So only these four. You don't have to look at the D and the B. And then, of course, this, when it has no apostrophe, it means clockwise. That's counterclockwise. So if I would face it, for example, the front side, clockwise is that way as I'm facing it. So if I would face the right side, the top side, clockwise. There you go. So this is what I'm going to be doing. It's probably going to be on the top, or it's going to be somewhere. And of course, I'm probably put it just right, back here. You can't see it that much, but if you need it, I'm going to be showing it for every single algorithm. So let's come a bit more. Now I want to do something real quick to show you. You have 1, 2, 3 pieces. I haven't took the third one as I can't. So that's the third one. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Those are 3 pieces. I'll start off by talking about the edge. The edge is a 2-colored piece that goes in between 2 centers, this being the center. So as you may see, that would go there. I'm going to take it out. And this is a corner that goes in between 3 edges. So that'll go there. And then pop in this edge. There you go, that's the corner. 1, 2, 3 edges. And the center shows what color should go around that face. So this has yellow, white, green, blue, orange, and red. So yeah, into that, let's get into the first, step. The first step is finding all the white edges and matching them up to the yellow center. The reason why we do this is so we can make a daisy that can make it easier for us to solve the white cross. Is what we have to do as a to complete the official first step. So here can we see one. So I'm gonna look at this, and that is an easy move because with one move of the right side, it can match up with the white center. So you want to try to do that by matching them all up like this. And then if you have, what's this one like? If I do that, it breaks this one. If that happens, you want to see if you have any free spots, where you should, and then you want to move that free spot to where it would go. So if it goes up into here, you don't want to move it into the free slot. There you go. But what if you have a piece like this? What you want to do is take it out so it's like in this position, or in this position, so it can hit like a cross that connects to it. And what you want to do after that is put a empty slot where that piece would be going. So this, I'm moving it out to the left. I'm going to move the top face, the empty spot to the left, and move the left side up. So I have the daisy. So hopefully that's enough, and I'm going to give you a few seconds to find the pieces yourself. And if you could say, what if I have one down here? Like, do I have to move it? It's like, for the sake of it, please do. But if you feel confident, you can keep it there if it matches. And if it doesn't, that's going to be a bit difficult. But yeah, because you're just going to, when it finds the match, so there it matches, you're just going to bring that piece back up. So, for the sake, just make the daisy. After making a daisy, you want to choose any white edge piece, like any one of these 4. Look at it, look at the second color, match it up with the center. As this is green, I'll match it with the green center, and then you want to move it down to the white by either holding at your front and just moving it twice. Moving the face was on twice. So you already see the red's actually matched up, so I'm with the red. Okay, orange goes there, so with the orange in. And I know this is blue, So I'm just gonna move it around to the blue. And there you go. That was the cross done in its correct form. Good job. Now what we want to do is find white corner pieces. So I'm gonna use this one right here. This one. So you of course ignore white, and then you want to look at the two other colors. So red and blue. You don't want to look at the top color, so you want to look at the color that would be touching blue. It's like on the same layer as blue is. That's the top layer. That's the third layer. I like to say top. So bottom layer, first layer, second layer, third layer, top layer. So that's blue. So what we want to do is match it up with blue. Matches up. Now it's Future Alex here. I mentioned this later in the video, but when you're inserting the corner, you want to hold it. You want to hold the see a bit of the white. You want to make sure the white is touching your hand. And if it's touching your left hand, the left is smooth. But if it's touching your right hand, like this, then you do the right side move. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Enjoy. As it's on my right, we're gonna do our first algorithm called the right sexy move. Yes, it's called the right sexy move, where it goes R, U, R prime, U prime. And there you go. That's our first one in. So now we can keep on doing it with this one. Doing right here, it's a perfect example, as it's the opposite. It's the left sexy move, what goes left prime, U prime, left, then U. So now you want to do the rest. So here's that. R, U, R prime, U prime. Now the last one, being right here, I'm going to have one more example on the side. So just give me a moment. So with this one, you want to match it up as it's a blue-orange, match it over the blue-orange spot, and either on the left or the right side, do the sexy move. There you go. And after you've done that, it should be locked in. But you may say, I have one that's like this, that. What do I do? There, you want to hold it. On the side, it would be touching. So so you hold like this, right? The side, and whatever sides. If I hold it like this, white's not touching, that's bad. So you want to make sure the white is touching your hand. And if it's touching your hand on the left, you do the left sexy move. But if it's holding on the right, if you're touching it on the right, do the right sexy move. There you go. So edges. You want to look at the yellow face and choose like this, and choose a yellow edge that's not yellow. So choose this one. Alright, that's okay. So it's green and orange. You don't want to look at the top, you want to look at the third layer. So the third layer is orange, match it up with orange. So I matched up with orange, so it makes it orange T. There, the orange T. What we want to do is now look at the top, so it's green. Which way is green? Here. Move it away from green, and then if you moved it that way, like this, you want to do a left sexy move. And then, but if you move it away from, if you move it to the right, so if you move it that way, do a right sexy move. So R, U, R prime, U. You may say, you just messed it up, now it's just out. Alright, now it's there, but it's already matching. So, be nice. And now, see, as it's matching, you can do a right sexy move, as it's matching and it's on the right. So, R, U, R prime, U prime. And look at that, you've paired one in. So now do that again. Choose one, or do this one. Neither. Good. So move it that way, because it's a move away from red. Now, because I move that way, I do the left sexy move. L prime, U prime, L, U. Now, I'm rotating the cube, so white touches my hand. For F2L cases, so it's called F2, first two layers, or this second case where you put this edge in here, or the corner, where you want to have the corner touching your hand. The white piece touching your hand. So as it's touching my hand on the right, I do a right sexy move. There you go. Now we have this. Oh, they're all that way, so this. There you go. Now finally we have one this way. So with this, you'd move it away, do the right move it to your left so it touches your left. Right touches your left hand, so to your left. But you may say, I have none of those. I have a weird one that looks like this. If you have it, what you can do is, I'm not gonna give because there's a special algorithm for it. And for people that want the algorithm, I'm not gonna, do it like this. So it goes R, U2, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, U, and then F prime, U prime, F. That's it. So, for this case, right here, right in the same case, this is basically solves it in one go. But I'm not gonna do is hold it any side, and then if you're holding it, of course, whatever side you're holding it, if you're holding it on the right, so impaired is on the right, do a right sexy move. But if you're holding it on the left, do a left sexy move. Because after that, no matter what sexy move you do, it'll be matched up again. And then when it's matched up, make sure the white's touching your hand. And if it's touching your hand on the left, to the left. But if it's touching your hand on the right, to the right, like that. So then you have this, and that edges out. After the edge is out, match it up, move it away from green. As I move it that way, I do the left sexy move, and then as it's already matching, and it will touch my right, do the right sexy move. So there you go. That is the first 2 layers done. So now I have 4 different cases that are in front of me, and I'm going to do them in the way we'd be presented them. So they're all the same algorithm, except this last one has different ones. These 3, when it's not the yellow color finished, then it's one algorithm. So with that, if it's a dot like this, you can hold it anywhere you want to. And all you want to do is do F, U, R, F, R, U, R prime, F. So F and then sex move. And actually, luckily we had a skip here. So of course, if you did it, it's F right sexy move, and then F prime. So here, if it's a line, you want to hold it horizontally, and then F right sexy move, F. There we go. We have this. And then for the last one, it's this one. I call it small L. You want to hold it on the 9 and 12 position on a clock. So if you imagine a clock, so it would be 12/0 3 6 9. Right, that's 9 and 12 position on the clock, and then F right sexy move, F prime. For another example, as it's you only look at the edges. So if it's like this, I still call it the small, as you want to only look at the edges. So F right sexy move, F prime. Oh, actually we didn't get what we wanted. So F right move, F. Because there's only so many, I'm definitely gonna run into the last 2 that I'm gonna talk about. So there are 7 different cases you can have, actually 8, with the cross being solved, the yellow face being solved. So the yellow face, I'm gonna start off. I'll start off with this guy right here. So this is where we have, I'll say, double headlights like this. So what I do is you want to hold the headlights and do this algorithm. That's going to be done for every single one. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. There, you may have that case, and that case is going to be talked about later. So as if he has no headlights, but someone like near him does, just hold the headlights. Like these 2 would have been headlights. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. There we go, and those are the next 2 cases. So headlights, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. Headlights, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R. There you go. Then headlights, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. And then the final one has no headlights. I think it's hold like this, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. and then RU, R prime U, RU to R prime. Then headlights only RU, R prime U, RU to R prime. There you go. So I call them both fishy, and then they're different, as you can see. It's this. So if we have this one, you want to hold like this, and still do the RU, R prime U, RU to R prime. And then again right here, if you have a fishy, with this, pressing U, going to RU, R prime U, RU to R prime. And there you go. Like I said, fishy, like if it's fishy mouth on the bottom. Sorry, I haven't mentioned that before, but RU, prime U, RU to R prime. And there you go. So, this last stage is called OLL, and there are many OLLs. There's this, we have a solid face and just non-solid edges, or you have like no what I call headlights. Like these would be headlights, but has a solid face. Like headlights right here. And then again, no headlights. So with the solved, that's the last thing to do. So if you have headlights, hold the headlights on the left. If you don't, hold any side on the left and do this algorithm. L prime, U, R, U prime, L, and then U, then R prime. And then now you notice you have fishy again. So redo the fishy, R, U, R prime, U, R, U to R prime. And there you go. Now you have only headlights. What's nearly like this is you have to do one more thing. If you have no headlights, hold it anywhere and do the same L prime U, R U prime, L U R prime, and then fishy, so R U R prime U, R U to R prime. You should have headlights, so hold headlights on the left, L U, no L prime U, R U prime, L U R prime, R U R prime U, R U to R prime. And there you go. So these are stages, and there's one more I'd like to say thing you can have, where it's like this, where you have a solid face but no headlights. If you have that, hold the solid face on your left, as that counts as headlights, and do the same out with them. And then it's either finished or has one more stage that looks like this. Nope, looks like this. And with this, there are 4 cases they can be if you have a face solved. If you have all corners solved. So it's where we have 2 faces solved, but it goes that way. Oh, wrong way around. So look at these 2 first. Let's look at this. Here you go, that there, that there, that there. So it goes clockwise. This goes counterclockwise. And then with no faces solved, it's where the pieces are across, so diagonal, or they're adjacent. I think it's adjacent, but it's like either looks like this, or so it's like if you look at it, it'll be these 2 pieces and these 2, or it's these 2 and these 2. So if you have any one of these, you can hold it any way you like and do F2, and then I'm always say for the sake of this, just do U and then R, L, F2, L prime, R, U2, R2, U prime, F2. Just like that, and they should have solved face. So it goes like this. F2, U, R, L, F2, L prime, R, U2, R2, U prime, F2. So now as you can see, they're all like the case they were before. Like these guys. So I'm just gonna take 2 of them. They're actually shockingly the same, so lucky me, I guess. So there you go. And now what you want to do is, because as a bit different cases, I'll start off with this case. So just both go F2. Actually no, this case I'll start off F2. And what you're going to do is match up the edge. So if that edge doesn't match, it's incorrect. If that edge matches up, that's correct. and you of course want to have this face solved. So this, if you do that, that would match, but then it would be incorrect. So you want the face to be solved. So F2, match it to be correct, and then if you move the top face that way, what I'm going to start with, you're going to do the exact same algorithm, going L, R, F2, R, L prime, U2, R2, U prime, F2. But if you had this case, so after the F2, if that doesn't match up, it matches up like this. So U prime, now you do R prime, L prime, F2, L prime R, U2, L2, U, F2. So all I want to say is, depending on the way you have to do the U move, if it's a U prime, after the F2 you do U prime, but if it's a U, after the F2 you do a U move. Then after that you could go back to one of the algorithms to find which one it is that you need, and there's I think it's down here or down here, one of the two corners is notation, so then you can read it, or you can hopefully zoom in, but if you can't, then sorry. But after that, then it's like basically that's simply the algorithm has to do. Just know which way you do the U move, and then after that, if it's a U prime, it has apostrophes, and yeah. Well, if something is not clear, please put it down in the comments, as I'm gonna go over it in upcoming videos, short clips. Because on Tuesdays at 8 a.m. I'm doing videos on Rubik's Cube, so the next one's gonna be 2x2. And on 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, I'm gonna do algorithms. So, for example, how to solve this, with R moves, or new moves, or how to do it with M moves, or how to do it beginner method to help everyone around. It's gonna show 3 different algorithms. It's gonna show easy, medium, and then hard, and show you pace and how fast it can be done. So I hope that's clear, and well, I'll let pass to me carry on. So hopefully that was clear enough on how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys for another tutorial if you want to get faster, as there are going to be tutorials for things like finger tricks and something called CFOP, cross, F12, first 2 layers, OLL, orientation of last layer, PLL, and then permutation of last layer. Bye guys.